We're live now. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I think we've successfully got us listed as streaming the correct thing at this point, but I'm going to make sure real quick. Okay, so we're on Planet Calypso. We're hunting miner bots. I'm at New Treasure Island. Real quick, I'm going to show you the loot list for the treasure bot, for the miner bots. Hold on one second. So as you can see, there's a long list of what these guys do drop. Part of what they can drop is the empty skill chips. The odds of that are super low, but it could happen. Let's cross our fingers. Overall, I'd just like to have a nice, clean, positive hunt today. I think we're gonna. I hope you guys are having an amazing day like always. I've already dropped a skill chip, and so we're just gonna get directly to it. Obviously, these guys are fifth through I think there's seventh level in the area I'm at. Oh, there's an eighth level right there. Boom. We're trying to keep them in the fifth to probably six, seven zone. Um, Overall, this is a pretty good mob. I'm going to show you the area we're at. We're right here. Right here is the New Treasure Island main hangar, if you guys are wondering. And if we walk backwards, this guy's going to barely get to us by the time he, dies. And so, pretty easy mob to kill. Got a little Blissarium, got a little bit of shrapnel. Hey, Nita Freak, I hope you're having a great day also. Hope you're all having a great day. Thank you, Snow Ranger, for letting me know that it was listing our stream wrong. Just so you guys know, there's a lightning storm in my area. It's knocked out the power a couple times today so far. I love lightning storms in all honesty, just because the rain and the just smell of everything. I actually like the sound of them too. But I do. Ooh, that was 1430 right there, guys. Boom. That's. Let's check out this 22nd level one. I'm gonna probably throw fireballs at him though, guys. He looks a little bit more serious. There's some 13s in here and stuff, 24s. That's a good mix of guys in here. I don't want to get too close, but he's not really any faster either. You see that? Hey, I'm a Jobo. I hope you're having a great day. So I'm not really sure if we do lose my stream though. We shouldn't. Let's cross our fingers. But it has. I've lost my internet a couple times today so far. So it was only for a brief minute, but in the middle of your stream, that will definitely knock you out of being streaming. Obviously, I've never hunted these before today because we're flying right up that little codex. This guy's going to be the little guy. See what we have here. I'm going to try to keep on the level 6, 7s probably. I don't see the level 3s having something substantial for us. I like this bot though. Do you see how cool this is? It's actually, I could see these being a real thing somehow. You know, like walking around the plains, chewing up the ground. I don't know where they would go offload, but some corporation could own something like this. Be insane to see something like that, right? Just a giant ground-eating robot mining machine. I think it'd be neat. Ooh. He hits pretty hard, guys. Let's do this. But not accurate. He missed us there. I'm feeling we might get a global today or something. Definitely I don't want two of these dudes on me though. That's what I can already tell that. Hey Avalonus. Hey it sucks. I hope you guys are both doing great. They're pretty big. not really trying to get us all wrapped up in these 24th level guys, but let's take them out anyway. That's a Gen 9 mining machine. Let's definitely walk backwards on him. He looks like he would come and thunk us. Oh, you're on Cali. I'll show you where I am. You can come grab that thing. That'll actually take care of that real quick. Ooh, I'm gonna get him before he gets us. Oh, he jammed. Oh, do you guys see the amount of damage? That was one hit. I'll show you where I am real quick. I'm right here. You can just go to the new next island main hangar and come over here. Hold on, let me click this. Well, I'm not going anywhere this second, but I'll come to you after we're done streaming for sure. Oh, I already healed myself. I'm all waiting to heal myself. Let's go with the ones over here. We're gonna get this level 6. I think these level 6s we're in the sweet spot. If you want to come to me though, you can grab it right now. I just would rather get the streaming done before we run around grabbing people's stuff. Do you know what I noticed, guys? That there's a level, a BC-30 permanent, like mayhem type weapon in the auction house, and it's not at a ridiculous markup. I mean, it's at a markup, but I was like kind of a little bit shocked. Ooh, that guy. Okay, I'm gonna move back here, just because. I don't know if we can kill him before he gets to us or not, because he's a little bit bigger. Oh, he is big though. Do you guys see this? I probably should be throwing down with a fireball on this guy. Watching him. Never trust a giant machine with little grinder things like that. Okay, I think we're doing good. Look at that, we're at 52% done through this. Let's look at these guys, look at this guy. This is the one we're after. It's a big, nice mob though, don't you guys think? I don't know if these have been in this game the whole time, I assume so. But when I was looking up mobs today, I found these guys and I'm like, oh man, I'll hunt those. I love robots. Ooh, oh. Yeah, that thing would tear you up. I do not think that's a... This is a logical and, well, I think it needs sensors somewhere on it. But this looks like something would really mine. You know what I mean? And the better part is it actually could drop some materials. I mean, I don't really need the materials. I guess we do use Blissarium, so kind of look over what we're looking at. I'm going to go for this guy next. Look how slow these guys move, though. If you had a bunch of people, like even 2 or 3 people, even with lower level weapons, you guys could get this guy down before he got to you. I think that's pretty impressive. I always like mobs that you could hunt that wouldn't actually get to you if you had some homies with you, like where you just take them down. But this looks like a real mob, like with its little... I think those could be done a little bit better. This part makes sense, and I think it needs some sensors somewhere on it. Ooh, it definitely wants to eat us. This grindy thing, though, looks like it would definitely mess you up. I had to watch my stuff just in case all of a sudden we lose connection. The lightning storm has gone down a little bit outside, which is kind of a bummer part of the way. I mean, I don't want it to knock out our connection, but honestly, the smell of the air when it's storming is just so nice. I always like rainstorms, you guys. Just love rainstorms. It's one of the most pleasant things there is. I mean, there's a lot of pleasant things, but a rainstorm, super big fan of them. Okay, this guy. I don't know why my face is itching today. I probably need to throw lotion on my face or something. I don't know. I really don't use a lot of lotion, so I just assume if my face is itching and we don't have a beard, my face is dry or something. But I actually not really. I don't know. Oh, see, we're getting a mix of materials. Okay, ready? Hold on 1 second, I'll get you my position. Ooh, that's the wrong button. Oh. Okay, we're getting it. Now let's get this big dude up here. I'm trying not to get hemmed up by multiple of these guys because they hit hard enough that I think if two of them were on me, it might start becoming an issue. Is this a fruit walking area? Because look at the big open area. You would think people would, well, be fruit walking, stone walking. Looks like a good stone walking area, you guys. See some more Blissarium. Guess I'm gonna have a little bit of Blissarium. I don't know what I make with Blissarium. Think I use it usually for a blueprint run, to be honest. But I'm not a million% on that. I think it is used for a blueprint run I do, though. Probably one of the guns. Oh, he's gonna get trapped on that. Hold on, I'm gonna have to come up here so he doesn't go unhittable. Did I get trapped now? Oh man. What the heck is going on here, guys? I'm gonna have to lay a ship right here next to me. Hold on, I'm gonna get killed because I'm having some issues. It's not letting me do anything. Good thing it knocked us out of there. We got gimped on because this game sometimes likes to be like that, I guess. Movement locked. Better unlock my movement thingamajiggy. Hold on 1 second. We had a technical difficulty, you guys. Whoa, And he just got unlocked. You see how he finally decided to jump it after we got all messed up in there? I don't think that was very fair of him. I kind of want to go check out what's over there, but oh, let's get this guy. He's on the edge. This seems like a good mob, you guys. Okay. Just like that, we have an attribute and some skills. I don't know how good their skill payout's going to be. Let's check this out. I'm going to take more dexterity. I'm going to rank 137, huh? Oh, good. We'll take intelligence. I'm slowly getting that intelligence up. I think that's Avallona's heading at me. Hold on, let me make sure I actually have one on me. Oh, boom. Yeah. I do have one on me too, by the way. Boom, watch this. If you're bored, wait, let me make sure it's full TT, guys. I don't want to confuse stuff on TT. You guys don't have to trade me stuff for reals. Let me make sure. I always tell you guys you don't have to do any trading. You don't need to do this stuff. Just so you know. Like, wait, did that actually happen? Did that not seem weird? Did it not double ask us stuff? I'm so confused some days. Maybe I'm not paying good enough attention. Every day, guys. It's every day. I thought I was paying good attention there, but then I was like, I didn't think that it happened. I thought maybe it was like little. Those are really good mining machines, by the way. They have like huge storage in them. They could take some hits. This guy's wanting to eat us. Look at that. Maybe that's the sensor cluster. Maybe it would have like just a giant sensor cluster in it. It's a robot heatsink. I use those for something. I don't know what, but I do use them. I'll switch back to a gun. Okay, now we're getting there. About 5,000 dexterity. I know that's the, oh, more robot heat sinks. That's actually a pretty good hit, guys. Okay, this level. I'm gonna end up having to engage him from pretty close. I think I could just stop and run away from him. Hold on. Are we moving about the same speed? Am I gaining distance? Hey, good morning, Drew and the Mask. I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a super pimpin' day, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think I was gaining against him that much. I think I probably run about the same speed as him. But if you had speed gear on, I think you could just outrun these dudes. See, there's more robot heat sinks. I'm gonna see what I make with those. I do make something with robot heat sinks, just for the record. So this is, I just don't remember what it is. Oh, yeah, that can throw your day off. Where I live, the police are overall pretty polite and nice and stuff, but it's kind of a smaller community. And so, well, it's not that small anymore. It used to be a smaller community. Now it's what it is. It's like a small kind of metropolitan area that's not really metropolitan. I don't know what to consider where I live. Like a bunch of people live in the Grand Valley. At one point, we were a rural area and mostly farming and agricultural. Like Palisade is right by us. So like I know you guys not all will know, but Palisade peaches are like pretty famous peaches in the local multi-state area. So they like basically grow really good peaches. But year after year, less of the area is peach orchards and stuff like that, and more of the area is just city, to be honest. We don't have any like real skyscrapers. We have like a downtown area with like maybe four or five, maybe larger buildings. They definitely don't scrape the sky. Um, I kind of am okay with that. I'm not a I don't need to live in a giant metropolitan city. I've been looking at the little like towns that I would like to live in, just like out of hey, that would be a really nice area to live in. And I'm going to tell you, I was looking at this place called, I'm not moving or anything any second, but I was looking at this place called Portland, Maine. Okay. And it is like this idealistic little town in Maine that they do lobster fishing, or I think it's fishing, I don't know. Lobster, they catch lobsters. And they have lighthouses and stuff, and it's on the sea or ocean. I've never lived in a place like that, but in my mind, it would be super, super cool to live in a little community that has lighthouses and, lobster catching and stuff like that. I don't want to go catch the lobsters, but I like lobsters for food. I like food. We've established my food enjoyment is high. It's really shocking I'm not a food YouTuber, in all honesty. I mean, I have some food YouTube videos, but I mean, like, with as much as I like food, it's also shocking that I'm like not twice the size I am, but I'm okay with that. I'm not trying to be twice my size, just for the record. I really like food. I ate before my stream today though, so I wouldn't get hungry. I ate a banana before my stream this morning though, and I'm gonna tell you what, by the end of it, I was freaking hungry as crap. Like just starving, which a banana will usually hold me over for like 2 hours, but then I got real breakfast, and then, you know, now we're, then my lunch was pretty good too. All in all, my food has been good today. I'm gonna come over this way. Not as good as my food last night though. Man, my food last night was freaking delicious. I had like, um, I don't know what, I don't even have a name for it. A made up dish last night. I had mashed potatoes and gravy and tenderized steak with breading, but it was like seasoned breading and then like fried in some nice little. It was just good. Let's just say that. I love mashed potatoes and gravy. I don't know who first decided to mash up the potato root, throw some gravy on it, but good for that guy or girl, whoever it was. I'll bet the potato is the most popular root we eat, though. Seems very popular. I don't know if they eat potatoes everywhere. Like, I'm not sure if, like, potatoes are a popular dish in India or something. But for some reason, it seems like something that almost everybody eats. I'm actually not really even sure about the Orient. Well, I'll Google it later. Find out if they're eating mashed potatoes over in Japan ever. If they're not, though, they should be. Ooh. Well, I'm not going to tell them what they should be doing. They've got really good food over there on their own already, so. Really like this mob so far, though. I feel my face is dry or something. Like waddles over at us with his big giant grinder head. That grinder head would do some damage, you guys. That would be a serious holy crap. Just working my way around him. I'm gonna check how far. See, we haven't even worn out this. I made us a brand new. Well, I made a brand new Armatrex L20B the other day. I'm gonna throw that on something. Excited about that. Yeah, we're getting a good mix of stuff. I wonder what these guys global like though, because they're big enough that they could global well. Oh, he's on it. Oh, I hadn't even looked at that situation yet. Honestly, I don't know what I plan on doing tomorrow. Oh, there's 37.32. Um, I'm not really sure how the tokens are gonna work. And so I'm gonna go look at how that's gonna work. To be honest, I kind of wonder how that. I'm really curious about this token situation. Um. Ooh, look at this. There's some dunk. They like to give me dunk for some reason. I get like a ton of it. I haven't decided. I'll probably do a robot of some kind if I'm gonna try to get a bunch of tokens. I like robot hunting. I'm gonna see who this is. Who is over here? Let's find out who's over here real quick. Oh, Johnny JJ. Okay. And see, he's not even wearing armor because he's just standing back far enough and getting them down before they get to him. That makes sense. Good for him. I was pretty sure somebody could do that. He's probably hunting with a slightly bigger gun than me. So if you guys were hunting with a big enough weapon, for sure you could just sit there, stand back, and take these guys down. I'll have to wait. When I wake up, I'll decide what I'm doing tomorrow. Hadn't really thought about which mob I think would be the best to hunt with. I'm gonna get these 20s down with our fireballing. JJ there's killing some dudes. Oh, I didn't know that. That's good. Um, I think my computer's reasonably high, in all honesty, but and my mechanics is super high, you guys. I have a daily repeatable I do for mechanics. It's that I make mechanical parts and then I load them into the auction house. That's my current system for that. Same for electronics. I just make an electronic part and load it to the auction house and sell it. Oh, I messed up, guys. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill myself, then pull out fireballs. So, because I've mothership piloted, mothership repair crewed, let's find out where my computer stuff is. Let's see. My mechanics is 4,304. That's not as high as I'd like it. My computer is 3,100 some, which is pretty reasonable. I mean, it's not as high as, obviously we'd all like all of our stuff to be much higher. But mothership and you get computer use and stuff like that. And mechanics and electronics. It's one of the reasons I always try to give out the repair kits and stuff like that as a prize, is because that is the pathway to being a really good robot looter. It's just going and mothershipping for a while. But I'm glad Next Island has a actual mission set up around it. How many points of that is it? It's always the question, right? How many points can we get? If it's like 70 peck worth it, it's worth sitting there and spending 100 days or so on the planet and getting all kinds of points. You know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you very much, by the way. Really like these guys. That guy had little... oh, energized crystal. I used that in something. I don't know what it was, but that goes into something I do. Basically, I have a blueprint for everything, so if we get a material, it's usable. It just depends on what we're gonna do. Hey, Iverson, how you doing? I hope you're having a great day. We've got these giant little miner bot dudes that look like realistic. Except I feel that there should be like a central hopper robot that's like a boss of some kind in this area that they all go and dump their stuff at. That if you mess with it, it like whips the crap out of you. Like 120th level central refiner. I don't know why. A refining robot. Because these guys look like they'd be great excavators, but their hopper's not that big, and they definitely wouldn't be refining the materials. You know what I'm saying? We are just freaking pissing robots off today. Had to switch to fireballing because we got, I don't know what just happened there, but some stuff. Robot safety systems. I don't know I use that. I mean, that's one I'm not really sure about right there. Maybe I do. The word safety makes it less likely. I'm just teasing. Do you guys remember Fire Marshal Bill on like In Living Color? Did any of you guys watch In Living Color? Was better than Saturday Night Live for sure. I'm not sure who all watched that. Well, it was good. We are just shutting robots down right and left. I'm gonna guess nobody watched In Living Color at the lack of. Yeah, I remember how good that was. So they had dance girls called the Fly Girls. If I watched it now, it might look super cringe. I don't know. I was like a younger person when that was on, so I thought they were super good. Coming from a person that doesn't know actually how to dance, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, we're gonna get this guy. Woo! They ambushed us. Fireball him. I don't know if these are scoopers or stabilizers. Or scooper stabilizers. Probably dual purpose. Oh, a lot of these robots in this little. Oh man, it's a big area because when we started shooting, we were up here. We've almost shot our way all the way back over to that thing. That's a good mob, you guys. Okay, we got some 15s in here. We're not even burning through our equipment very fast. See, I've got calderite, necroserium, some iron. That was like a little mix of a bunch of stuff right there. So if you're just like trying to get a little bit of everything, looks like these guys like to do that. Kind of watching behind me because I notice I'm backing into one kind of. I'm liking the mix of stuff we're getting here. I'll see what all we can make when we're done. I mean, like, I don't know if I'm gonna make anything, but I do like to see, hey, what are the options? Just itchy today. Where the harvesters roam. I kind of feel we're gonna get a global somewhere in here. I mean, I don't know for sure, but it is feeling pretty mojo-y right now. Could be a little global though. You never know. We're about to get another little thingy-majiggy. Does this not look like a realistic mob though? I mean, like, this looks like it would do what they say it does, where it just mines and tries to grind you up. Poor little 15th level robot. Ooh! Stunk him. It must have hit him in a hydraulic pump. I don't know why I think that that would be why. I mean, like, vital. I think we've almost got a pet in dexterity today. Which doesn't actually add up to that many points, but who knew, right? I remember when I was trying to unlock my, what was it? One of my skills that I unlocked. I'll have to look up which one it is. I think it's under construction. Methodology. So the manufacturing methodology and equipment methodology, those are a pain to unlock And I kept on like grinding and grinding and grinding, and it was earning the crap out of engineering. And legitimately, it didn't matter how much engineering I got. It was like just not significant. It was rough, guys. It was super rough. That was such a long grind. And then I started the grind towards industrialist, in which we're not even there yet. But the manufacturing methodology alone took so freaking long to get. I was on Monria forever, it seemed like. I mean, it was just like all I did was crafting runs on Monria again and again and again and again. Which it was worth it. But legitimately, that was like a freaking horribly long process. I had not expected that I was just going to be on Monria crafting for so long to unlock something like that. You know what? I was over at somebody's house the other day and I was watching this. I don't know, it was a random show called The King of Tulsa. And it had Sylvester Stallone in it. That dude's like still beef. Like, like he's older, but man, that guy looks like he'd still clean your clock pretty fast. I don't know if he really would, but seems like a super chill guy though. I thought that the writers for that should have done some research though. I watched like the end of it, like episode 9 or some crap like that, and they got him caught up on a corruption of a public official charge. And so then I looked up the elements for that to prove it as a case, you know what I'm saying? And they definitely wouldn't have actually had a case on him. They wouldn't have got arrest warrants on him. It was kind of the writers should actually look up the case law on something before they just decide that that's what they're going to go with. Seems like writers don't like to look up stuff. They're just like, let's just make up some crap here. But you have to have a something for a corruption of a public official. You can't just be like, good show though. Well, that episode was super good at least. I mean, I don't know if the whole show's good, but like episode 9, solid season ender. I'm definitely not gonna go watch the whole thing though. Now that I know how the season ended, I'm like, I'm pretty happy with it. I feel I understood what happened during the whole show. Some drama on a backdrop of being a mobster, some crap like that. Like, yeah. But episode 9, solid. Minus the fact that they didn't look up the case law and what they were trying to claim was going on. But, I mean, everything else was spot on. Well, I mean, I don't know about the mobster stuff, so the stuff that was normal stuff seemed good. There's 13 something pad right there again. So these guys are pretty generous, you guys. I mean, they're a little heavy on the shrapnel, but this seems like a pretty generous mob. Gotta watch that guy. Think I use those a lot. No, I use focusing things. Well, I can make something with that too, but the focusing lens though, those you need to have for making something. I think the amp, the Armatrax amp, the 20B, pretty sure I use a focusing lens for that. Oh yeah, we're not anywhere near burning through this crap. I thought I was gonna have to make another gun today for some reason. Maybe tomorrow I'll have to make another gun. I'll probably make another gun anyway. See what we're at. I'm gonna probably make myself a BC-30. I put a bunch of BC-30s in the auction house. But I probably should have made myself one. They use a different amp though than what I'm using right now. Okay, there's 19. Hey, Avalonus. Yeah, where are they gonna put the vendors for that stuff? I'm gonna have to check out what they're allowing us to buy, you guys. Because there's a lot of different stuff you can get. I'm gonna tell you, I noticed that I'll tell you the efficiency. I'll show you something in a little bit. Let's get through killing some of these, and I'm gonna show you guys something that I saw in the auction house that shocked me. Because I almost bought it, and if there would have been a 35, I would have bought it, just for the record. I don't know if we're like between days of stuff that's important or something like that. But there's a lot of good gear for sale right now for some reason. And like not expensive. It kind of shocked me. I don't understand what's going on with it. I'm not against good gear being for sale. I'm a big fan of good gear being for sale. But I'll show you something that I like literally was looking at it and I was like, do I want to just buy that outright this second? I probably should have. In fact, if we get to the auction house and we find out that it's already sold while I was sitting here doing this, I'll know that I should have probably bought it. It's okay. Somebody else will have got a really cool thing. You never know if you should buy something always, you know what I mean? I probably always should buy it though, if it's something cool. Just based off of, hey, I could just resell it. I was trying to at least hunt till we get a global though. I know that's a naughty way to do it, but a lot of times I'm pretty happy calling it after a global. I don't always have to have a global, but I like to get a global. Big fan of globals. I think we're all pretty much a big fan of globals. Okay, I'm gonna drop us some more. Oh, could not execute. I think the scrap metal value of that thing would be high. Like these things are huge, tons of metal in them. They seem like something you would scrap. Oh, I'd have to kill 50 more of these dudes, huh? I think we could do that. What are you guys gonna hunt for your thingy-majiggies? I'm like legit not sure what would be the best thing. Cause I'm not sure how they're dispersing it. Maybe a mob that's easy to get. Ooh, I'm gonna heal myself on this guy. Guys, we've done really well on a little bit of material. Worn down this little amplifier though a little bit. What do you mean fly twin tokens? Twin tokens. I don't know. I'm not flying anywhere, but I was gonna probably hunt for some stuff. I just don't know what I'm hunting at all. Is the thing. I mean, like I'm trying to figure that out right now. I'm not flying anything anywhere at this point. Especially those tokens. They're lootable. I'd have to be like, hey, somebody come pick me up in a mothership. And I saw somebody was crafting the other day warp mines. Which I honestly, the last time a warp mine was used, I don't even know when that was, but I did see somebody was crafting warp mines. Can't remember who it was. Kind of shocked me too, because I'm like, oh. not a giant market for warp mines in the game, you guys. There's like a few people that use those. That's it. They're very rarely used. And so I was like, whoa. But some warp mines were being made the other day. I don't remember who the crafter was, but it's a crafter that can for sure make them. And so, yeah. So at that point, you got to be worried about like, well, what's your decision? You don't want to be in some small craft that can just get. That's such an investment making those. Not a fan of making warp mines or anything like that. Just too much work. And not enough people actually need those. There's like maybe, I don't know, 6 or so people in the whole game that give a crap about that. It's a very small percentage of players that are like, hey, I need to pick up a batch of warp mines. In fact, last time I had blueprints for it, I think I sold them all. I could still have one, but I think I'm sold all of them because I was like, I'm not gonna make those. Too much work. Those are dangerous though, just so you guys know. Because you can't re-enter warp while you're taking damage. And so, once you knocked out a warp, you're just there. In trouble. Like a wounded beast. My rainstorm, I think, is over. I was super enjoying the fresh air from that. Had my back door open and everything. Are you guys gonna be hunting for twin tokens tomorrow? Who all is hunting for twin tokens? And does anybody actually think they have a strategy yet for that? I mean, I have no strategy yet for it, so just basically I'd like to get some. I'd like to see what the options are to trade in for them, type thing. I'd like them to have something super cool to trade in for them, like a mining machine, like a powerful deep mining machine, like the twin 20th anniversary Beastamax. I know that they're not going to call it the Beastamax, but I'll find out what I use safety things for. I bet there's something we can make out of those. Dang, we have killed some harvester robots today, though. This is a pretty chill mob, you guys. If you're just wanting a relaxing mob to kill, I could say this pretty. Ripping through this coffee today. Must switch to healthy water right after this stream. And go pick tomatoes out of my garden. I don't know if you guys have ever made sun-dried tomatoes, but you know the little cherry tomatoes? They make excellent sun-dried tomatoes, if you're ever wondering. Like, the little tomatoes are better, I think, for sun-dried tomatoes than the big tomatoes. I have a bunch of little cherry tomatoes, too. I'll run back up on this hill. Okay, let's see what's going on. So I make Tuscan chicken sometimes, and cherry tomatoes that are sun-dried are like perfect in it. Just so you guys know. Tuscan chicken is delicious stuff. Just, oh, that's 13 point some. Guys, I think we did pretty freaking good on this run. I mean, like, I don't have one of those loot trackers, but I know we didn't put in a million, you know, we didn't put in tons. I feel we've got a bunch of material plus we've got like almost 4 million in shrapnel and some other random stuff I don't really know. I mean, like that I use, these I use, this I don't know about. We'll figure that out. So close, guys. I'm gonna show you this weapon though. And then you guys will wonder why the crap is it up for sale, because it shouldn't be. If one of you guys didn't get in there and buy it already. If somebody bought it already, that's okay, but But I am a little shocked when somebody's like selling certain things. Like certain things don't shock me, certain things do shock the crap out of me. Electricity shocks the crap out of me. Like just teasing. That was a bad pun. Or maybe not a pun. That was a bad something. Whatever humorous term that is. That was a bad one. Hey, Bunker 3, thank you very much for the raid. That's a giant raid there. I hope you're all having a great day. Dominating the day at least. We're shooting the crap out of mining bots of power. I always like that. It's a nice little... This is a pretty sweet mob, you guys. I had not hunted this before. I'm going to say it's going pretty good. Hey, Chip Hack and Final Boss and Master Devi TV. And Time Lord. I hope you're having a great day. It's going pretty smooth right here. We're shooting it up with these guys for a little bit. We'll burn out these pills. Then I'm going to show you guys the cool little... Somebody's being crazy. I think that they're selling something for the wrong price. I'll show you guys it real quick. Because if you guys are all here, I don't want it to go to somebody else. So let's get this thing and then I'll poof us back here. But I do want to show you guys what I think is weird. Because in my mind, they're incorrect. I don't know how many of you guys are in the level 30 something shooty shoot range, or that's what the kind of hunting you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not sure why people are selling gear right now, but I saw there's a reasonable amount of gear being sold by people that to me made no freaking sense on why they'd be doing it, but I mean, you never know what's going on with people's lives. People have things going on in their personal life, sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes it's just craziness, but sometimes it's an actual, like, if you knew what was going on, you'd be like, oh. Oh, and that could be. That's a logical thing. But I saw there's a lot of gear that's up for sale right now that that I'm not sure that they should be selling it. I mean, and it's not at like ridiculous undercut prices, but oh, I could picture that. It makes sense a little bit too, but show you what I'm talking about real quick, and then we'll poofy back here. It's pretty easy to poof here. I'll see where I am. Yeah, we're right here. This is kind of what shocked me. Um, there's like a terminal area right here somewhere. Okay, bar, local trader, auctioneer. Watch this crap. And tell me that this doesn't shock you a little bit. Okay, so there is a Mayhem BC30 for 59 buyout, which I get that that's a lot, but look at this. The purchase on it is 137. This thing should be about that 180 range. 80% freaking efficiency. That's 80.5% efficiency, 19 to 38 damage for a BLP weapon. That's literally pretty freaking good equipment, right? And I don't know what the heck people are doing. I mean, the bigger, higher tier ones that's ridiculous price. Nobody wants to pay that price. Um, the only reason I noticed this is because I was checking the BC30s I'm selling that I crafted, and I was like, oh, what the crap is somebody doing here? But yeah, no, this isn't limited. Oh, it is limited. Oh my God, you guys. I'm sorry. I thought it was a permit. Thank you guys. Holy crap. That makes much more sense on why it would be for sale. Okay, I thought it was an unlimited freaking mayhem gun. And I was like, why would somebody sell that? Now it makes sense. Okay. Logic comes into play. Oh, I don't. I craft my own stuff, so I don't like buying anything, to be honest. I like to just make stuff. But, oh, no, I wasn't looking and I didn't see the limited part, to be honest. Or I wouldn't have, like, even thought it was weird, but I thought there was an unlimited BC in there. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm a million percent. I was like, what the crap is this person doing selling that? I thought it was unlimited for reals. Yeah. No, it makes much more sense right now. Like, oh, what the crap am I walking up on? This is totally different stuff, guys. These guys look like they want to eat me. Okay, let's not pick a fight with them. Let's find our dudes we are finding. Ooh, what the crap am I doing? Oh, I forgot to put fuel in this baby. We'll grab a little fuel. Cause last time we were playing, I put fuel in one of the other vehicles we use for some reason to shoot things, to be honest. But and then of course I moved it. Okay, we'll extract some fuel from this baby for 1 second. Split that off. Throw in 1,000. Go back over here. Refuel this guy. Man, I'm glad you guys noticed that, but you guys see why I was like so confused on what the crap was going on there? Yeah, I had not seen the limited part, or I would have not been so confused on the situation. We're looking for the mining robots, not for these chop you up with their little sword robots. What is this giant ship? Don't you guys think this giant ship should be an optional ship that we could get and own? I mean, like, but with it unburied and not destroyed, obviously. Get this out of the way. Here's our little miner robots. I'm gonna land somewhere where we have a good... Woo, they're thick here, guys. Let's just land right here. I'm so glad somebody said something. I legit thought somebody had thrown an unlimited BC in there, and I was not understanding why anybody would sell that for that cheap at all. I'm pretty happy with this 19 zone right here. These guys have been super sweet so far, and almost perfect for my armor and stuff that we're packing. So I don't hunt Treasure Island very often, you guys. So this has been interesting. Man, I'm glad you're here, guys. Oh, the 22s and the 24s hit a little bit hard. I'll admit it. See, there's a 22. What we do with the 22 is I switch over to fireballs and we just take them down. Not a big fan of getting our butt kicked. Same with the 24s that we were killing. Just fireballing those guys. What I have to do is watch that I don't walk into one on accident. See right there, he hit pretty freaking hard. We'll just go boom. This makes sense that this would mess you up though. This mob like looks like it would really be what it does. You know what I'm saying? Looks like a mining mob. Looks like this would really mess you up. I'm gonna try to get us in a situation where we're not likely to back into one on accident. Is he aggroing on us? I can't tell when these guys aggro. Ooh, I think he is aggroing. No? Gotta watch him out the corner of our eyes. Multiple, it's a compound type thing, right? Okay, boom. Whoa, see that group? They're all waiting for somebody to accidentally back into them. Ah, yeah. Thank you guys for pointing out that was limited. I was legit not seeing the limited marker on it at all. And I was thinking, what the crap would somebody ever sell this for? Like legitimately, it made no sense. Knowing it's limited and almost burned out makes so much more sense why somebody would sell it. I don't know if they'll get the amount that they want out of it. I don't think that they will, honestly, but maybe somebody won't be paying attention like I wasn't, and they'll be buying something that they regret later. Could happen. When I first started this game, I bought something more than once that I totally was like WTF on. Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but I remember several times doing something and thinking, my God, that was such a dumb move. And it was auction type stuff. It was not understanding. Oh, I could picture that. See, that's what, but you guys see why I thought somebody was selling an unlimited 80% efficiency weapon? I was like, that's crazy. Why would somebody do that? That makes no freaking sense. I would not get rid of that at all. I mean, I would just keep it for super cool. The 80% efficiency part. I don't have an 80% efficiency weapon. Um, like, at all. I feel that that would be nice to have something like that. But no, do I have one? No. It's interesting to see though. I'd like to have an 80% efficiency weapon. That'd make a little bit of badassness, I think, somehow. The little things that you almost mess up on, though. Well, are there just blueprints for those, or is it only through the Mayhem vendor, right? I don't feel I have enough Mayhem coins for something like that. These guys are kind of good. I like this little mob, by the way. Ooh, there he is. Man, you guys really save me all the time. I'm gonna tell you, like every little bit I'm not paying good attention, and I would be doing something not that great of a choice, and then you guys come in with the, I almost said Captain Save-A-Ho move, but basically, you guys saved me. Yeah, I'll use the ores and stuff like that to craft something, though. I craft a lot. For the most part, I craft in this game. I like hunting, but I just started hunting recently, like maybe a year or two ago, more aggressively. Before that, I only crafted and stuff. But yeah, I'm liking them so far. Supposedly, we could get a skill chip off of these guys. I mean, I don't know. It says it's rare, so what they really mean is it's ultra freaking extremely rare. But it could happen, I guess. And then we'd be feeling really pimp. We'd be like, oh look, if we got a global like a 10 pad skill chip, that's a good sell. I doubt it happens, but I mean, I'm sure it happens to somebody. I just doubt it. Just not thinking we'll get one necessarily. For the most part, I will let you guys know it's been mostly shrapnel. Got a lot of shrapnel. And I know that's with a lot of mobs. But I did get a good mix of like stuff, so I mean I don't have a big complaint. In fact, I have zero complaints today. I like robot hunting though. And so, especially when a robot looks cool. Or when a mob looks cool, to be honest. Though the thing I'm not good at is mutant hunting. My mutant hunting skills are not up there. They're just psh. If I were gonna mutant hunt, I'd probably go and get like a buddy that's a high mutant level hunter, and I'd make them be the looter at this point. I'm not sure what planet they're on right now, though. They're usually on some other planet, though. There! We just got 165 ped in shrapnel right there, guys. And some other stuff, too. So that's a good little global. What was our total global? 165 ped, that's what it was. Thank you guys very much. That's a lot of times right when I get a big global, guys, that's when I call it. Right now I'm not gonna call it because we're just working through our pills, but that definitely makes it where this hunt was probably pretty profitable since we started out with like 400 ped in ammo, and in all honesty, now we're at like probably 500 ped in ammo. Let's look. We're at 196 right there, and 360 something. So we're at 500 something ped in ammo and some stuff. And so for sure we've profited. Plus I burned out my guns a little bit, but I'll make a new gun. And I didn't burn it out halfway. And I burned out part of our ZR, our XR 60 amp, but I didn't burn it all out. But I've already made myself a new amp. I made myself one of these. Guess somebody's selling those. This is an 85% efficiency amp. It'll burn out pretty fast probably, but it's an LR or an Amatrex L20B. That ought to be fun. I haven't added that onto a gun yet. The other day when I was streaming, we noticed that I had some blueprints for those. And I didn't even realize I had some of those. I normally make the XR60 amp for myself. And so what happened is I was looking at the difference between like the benefits and stuff of the two amps. And I'm like, well, why am I making the XR60? It looks like this other amp is better. And so then at that point you have to be like, oh, I guess we're going to switch to the Amatrex amps. At 85% efficiency, that's pretty freaking good, you guys. And so the XR is not 85% efficiency. In fact, I don't even remember what it is. I burned out one of these the other day, so let's look at this. 57.9. So not even anywhere near. Ooh, they spot. Oh, what the crap is that? There's shadows there that were making me think I was being ambushed. Like 100% I thought I was being ambushed there. They're having a pretty freaking good. Oh, no, I get you. You know, I probably should find out if they have extra type well, I should be shopping the attachment auction house more. I just usually will make a run of something and then make stuff based off of what I get, but you know, it's a mixed bag. Now that I realize how good those are, I'm more likely to hunt off of those. I probably should make them and sell them in the auction house too, but honestly, my auction house slots get burned up so fast that it's kind of like, don't know if I want to add an extra thing to the auction house at this point. Woo! They tricked me. See that? He's on me. We've got a pack of these dudes. What is this guy, 17th level? I probably should throw down fireballs at them. I was a little worried there. I'm gonna heal myself. I don't think these guys regenerate, so I'm pretty sure using regeneration inhibitor on them would be worthless as crap. I'm not really impressed with the regeneration inhibitors, to be honest, either, though. So, I mean, they kind of help on some of the bigger mobs if they regenerate really fast. But for the most part, I'm not really getting the bang for the buck out of inhibiting the regeneration of most creatures. Going smooth though. These definitely look like they'd tear you up though. I got a bunch of these during the last little thing though. Kind of burning through them slowly. Which I guess I've kind of mixed bag used them and took them off or something. I'm gonna throw out a fireball for that dude. The 22nd level guys, they hit hard enough that I definitely think that they're worth paying better attention to. Let's see. Oh, they spawned another one. I thought that was the one we just killed. I was like, what the crap is he doing? If somebody though was selling an 85 or an 80 something percent efficiency gun in there for that cheap, we would have wanted to buy that. I would have wanted, you guys would have wanted, everybody I think would have wanted. It makes now it totally makes sense how that isn't like bid up on and sold already. At first though, I was really trying to understand. I'm like, how is that just sitting there like that? I like don't understand. But now it's just logical. Now it makes sense. Can't remember. I think we use robot heat sinks in some kind of weapon of some kind. Maybe an amplifier. I'm not really sure. Whoa, 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 whoa! They tricked me. I didn't see him right there. That's okay. That guy's about to get beat down on. I didn't see him. I don't know if he just spawned on me or what he did, but man, he got me. He's just like, psh. Try to be a little more careful. Send some fireballs these guys' way. Normally, I'm a bigger fireball hunter than gun hunter, but since I craft the guns, I do use the guns. Just mix back. If we get serious, it's always the fireball default. I've been throwing fireballs since Super Mario Brothers 1. You guys remember that was a fun game? Yeah, it's two-dimensional and stuff, but fun game. Fireballs also rock in that game. Trying to not back into something that we don't want to get into. See, we got double teamed right here. Fireball time. I think I fought myself into the center of some kind of group of robot miney things. There's a 20-second level. I probably should fireball this guy and not shoot him with a gun, but here he comes with his big head. I don't know why. Sometimes sound effects are like words for me. There's some energized crystal. I use that for something. I'm having to buy that once in a great while. I don't know where a good mining place is for that. Ashy? Oh, that's a super popular place. I didn't even know that that was so popular until just like the other week. And then I found out, hey, that seems to be like way more people go to Ashy than I would have thought. I literally don't spend a lot of time there. I like that these mining bots dropped all this mining loot. For sure, it has been a super convenient, hey, I'm getting a little bit of a lot of different stuff. I think so too. Because it's a nice little mix. And it's going to open up the amount of stuff that we could just rent. Because I don't make large batches of stuff most of the time. And so for them to be like, oh, well, we're going to drop a whole bunch of a little bit of everything, that's super convenient to me. And so this was a good planned mob. And it looks like it makes sense. Like you could picture this being a real thing somehow. Like a real thing that you wouldn't want to mess with necessarily, but it has little driller thingies, has the ground terry up thing. I mean, I don't know what that would be called, like an auger, I guess. A miller? Would this be a miller or an auger? I don't know. So it has drills, it has auger thingy-majiggy or miller thingy-majiggy on it. I don't think it has big enough storage tanks to, but oh, yeah, I'm not a double dropper. I've never had good luck on double dropping. I think that you're meaning when you drop and then drop again, right? I've never got good luck on that. I drop one time and then move to the next location. Just because my double drop rate of success is really bad. I just don't have double dropping work out for me enough to do it. And I know that there's a lot of miners that do double drop. And so some people have super good success with it. And you would think that I'd have statistically average success just like everybody else on it. No. If I double drop, I'm basically throwing my second drop into the garbage. Oh, so I might be doing the wrong areas. See, yeah. I'm not a pro miner, you guys. I mine, but I only mine a little bit, and specifically for stuff I need for manufacturing things. And so I usually single drop and stuff like that. Like Laterian dust, I go after. Oh, you're a enhancer crafting, right? Is that what you're using it for? Or what sock am I in? Sock am I in? I honestly don't know the name of my sock, you guys. Hold on. Where can we find that? Where can we find out the? I've never asked the name of my sock, so let's find out. Can I just find out what sock I'm in? Oh no, that's not gonna do anything. I don't know. Let me find out what sock I'm in. Laterian dust is used for some attachments I make and other little weird things. It's used for a bunch. Uh-oh, we're gonna throw out a fireball. Hold on one second. Okay, boom. I'm in Senior Adventurers. I'm not actually a senior citizen though. So I hope that's not what that's supposed to mean. I don't believe that was the name of it when I first got into that sock. Can they just change the name of a sock? I'm just asking. I don't know if that's a thing that people can do. I don't remember it being that. I thought it was like Travelers or something like that originally. I don't know what it was. It was a long time ago when I joined the Sox, so could have been Senior Adventures. That's what I felt like that when I said Senior Adventures. I was like, whoa, I'm getting there eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like we all are eventually, but I'm not. I'm not a Senior Adventurer yet. That would be funny if there was an AIRP sock. Not against it, okay? Because there are players that are AARP type people, and good for them, right? If you're a retired person and you want to play this game. But can you imagine if there was an official AARP sock? Well, maybe they think I am old. I did have a beard going on. I look older when I have my beard. I think I look older. I don't know how much older. I don't think I look ARP old, but you know what I mean? In your own mind, um, oh, no, you're good. You don't have to share secrets. You guys are good. So many people give me so many. Oh, I look younger with my beard? Okay. Touche. Uh, I didn't know. In my mind, I still look young, period. You know, that's called delusion. It's okay. Those geneticists better get there working on the age reversing serums, right? I think we're all wanting to be part of the first generation that doesn't die of old age. I mean, like, of generations. I think everybody would like that. I'm just saying. Everybody would, I don't know. I figure I'd be good at about, like, 500 years. If I could become a 500-year-old person, that'd be pretty cool. Can you imagine how much you could learn in 500 years? It would just be awesome. Ooh. Okay, now we're just throwing fireballs at things for a second. Yeah, I didn't know. I thought I looked older with my beard. I wasn't really sure. Because people placate me sometimes. A lot of times, actually. And they'll be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, what kind of secrets are you looking for in this game? I know all kinds of secrets. They're just only good for certain players. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. That's the other thing. Can you imagine if everybody was going to live 500 years? They'd have to mess with this game so much. Because they're not set up for players to be living forever. Well, what kind of crafting do you do? What kind of crafter are you? If you're just wanting to pump out blueprints and you're a gun crafter, I use the gesture 1, 2, and 3. And I don't know if you guys know that, but there's all kinds of gestures. They're not just a single. Like, I know everybody gets the gesture 1 blueprint. I also use the techno gizmos and stuff like that. Oh, oh man, I've got some freaking. I texture. I'll show you. My texturing is freaking insane. So, I use the crap out of the leather texture. Hold on one second. We'll go get. I'll show you this. Oh, yes, you can get the gesture 2 from the gesture 1. It's like rare as crap though, you guys. I'll show you the gestures. They're hilarious. I could make them and sell them as long as I only sold them once in a while because it's not like a lot of people need them. And then once you put one in the game, it kind of floats into the auction house because it's kind of one of those situations. I'll show you. It's insane situation, kind of. We'll look at that because we're starting to get time where I actually have to get ready to do stuff. Oh, the purple paint? Yeah, I've got some of that. I'll show you this. We'll go here. Oh, I don't need a secret right this second. You're good. Hold on 1 second. We'll go here. I'll show you some stuff. I always crafted Athena spaceport. It's not because of like there's no advantage to it, you guys, just to be honest. It's just where I've been social at and I know other people that craft there a lot. Hottie Pops or whatever her name was used to craft here all the time, but then like now I don't know. She like vanished. I don't know why. It's not Hottie Pops, it's like Cutesy Pops or something like that was her actual name. I just called her Hottie Pops because I always forget her actual name. It's something Pops. Um, but basically, there's always people here crafting. Sometimes yeah, John Black Knight's here. You guys want to see a secret? There's John Black Knight, right? Watch this. You guys, we're going to scan John Black Knight. Boom. You guys want to see John Black Knight's scores? That's right. We're about to look at John Black Knight's scores. John Black Knight's 134, 247 intelligence, 131 in psyche, 147 in stamina, 135 in strength. Is that not crazy? I would kill for the, well, I'm not going to kill, but I would like those stats. He is 376th level as a laser pistol hitter. Is that not just absolute crazy? That this is so crazy. He's not a crafter though. We'll go down here. I mean, he does craft obviously. 40. He's 60 on projectile. Oh no, he's insane, you guys. Um, yeah, these are insane, insane. Mutant looter, 137th level. Is these not just absolutely crazy stats though? Absolutely just impressive. Oh, we'll tell him. I'll let him know that we just. Ooh, hold on. I dropped my mouse on the ground somehow during that event. We always put anything like that there because it's private conversations usually. Isn't that crazy though? I think it's crazy. Basically, a lot of the people here have crazy stats that are just absolutely just like jaw dropping to me at least. So material textures, I'll show you what I use. So I obviously have a bunch of material textures and I save up the ones that I think are really cool looking for if I'm going to make them later. So this is Tesla Pod. One day I'm going to just hunt Tesla Pods for this specific texture so that I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Obviously something eventually. But I've used all of these three right here, or five right here, to just pump out generating textures. And I'll show you a trick with textures that people don't often know about is this. Watch this. I'm going to show you guys how to train texture crafting, right? We go texture. We go like that. We then click like this and find the cheapest texture that we can find. Fine texture. So we could buy this fine texture. I don't want to buy a big stack of it because I don't have a lot of ped on me. Let's buy 57 ped in fine texture. Let's double check this. Oh, that's the wrong one. We don't want that. We want an actual texture. Fine leather texture. We'll go with that. 103. Let me double check this. Fine leather. 105 is his normal buy. And I'm going to show you this. You'll be like, so it's a 30th level to use texture, right? We're buying it for about normal price. And this is just because I don't want to run a batch of texture. You go over to this technician dude, right? You go to here, you buy one of these. Boom, boom. So normally I'll run a giant batch of generic leather texture, and then I'll collect all of the blueprints from the generic leather texture. Then what we do is we go into here, go to our texturizer, equip it. So it doesn't matter if you're qualified on a texture or not, just so you guys know. Yeah, he agrees that he's insane. He doesn't agree he's insane, but smiley face anyway. So see how it says we're not qualified on it? It doesn't matter. We still get the skills from it, and it still returns the pet up here. So see, we've got the 2.5 something experience in texture pattern matching, and then it returned this 90 something percent of the ped right there. That fast? Then you go right back over here. You go to sell. You go boom, and you get your 5 ped back. You can literally buy the books and customize your books. So I actually have my books customized too, just so you guys know. So like some of these, see how they have different colors and textures to them? I've textured them just for the fact that then I could kind of keep track of what's what better. You know what I'm saying? But at the exact same time, um, it also lets you train. And it's an easy, cheap way. So watch this. This is a gesture D3. They're they're not that great. It's 11 to 23 damage. It's 50.6%. There's the gesture 2 blueprint right here. It's 6 to 12. And there's actually gestures all the way up. Watch this. So I don't have the 4, obviously. I'm missing that one. And the only 5 I've got is this limited. And so, but the 5 is 23 to 47 damage, 55% efficiency. And so I should be making one of these. It's limited though, so I don't make that. These are not limited. I need to get a 5 over here. Yeah, it's a big mixed bag on that stuff. There's so many weapons though, you guys. It's kind of crazy. So there's several different ones I use for popping blueprints on this stuff. Let's find this. By the way, I'm gonna try to find one of the ones that I use commonly for popping blueprints. At one point, I was using these to make blueprints, but they don't pop a good variety. The Mar Peaker, I don't know how to say that. The Mar Peaker, I guess, is what it'd be. But basically, there's a lot of different guns. Many of the guns drop different blueprints. I was working to get this up to the D2 gesture all the way up, but I haven't yet. It drops a pretty good variety. It's a level 3 or tier 3 blueprint, and so it can drop 3 plus or minus from itself. I'll show you this too. This plasma pistol stuff, I get these off of Cyrene when I do crafting runs on Cyrene. The Enkits, boom. And so I have a few different Enkits, This is the one we used for the daily on Cyrene. And then here's the NCA 32, 41, and the 55. Now I haven't started making those yet and putting them in my little store because in all honesty, there was a whole bunch of stuff I needed to get for them that I didn't, grab. I guess I have a bunch of this, but I need Imperium servos and there was a bunch of stuff I needed to make. I'm not sure if any, yeah, I guess somebody sold one in the decade, but oh, a lot. Somebody made a bunch off of these at some point. I don't really make them a lot. The one weapon I will show you though that is amazing is this Rudic kill. As you can see, I have a 35.1% in it. Rudic kill is the weapon. Um, the BPs that will drop are dependent on what planet you're on. I've traveled around the whole solar system running different BPs multiple times just to get specific blueprints. And so if you run a Jester 2 or the weapon gizmo run on different planets, it's not the same stuff. You'll get a different list based on what planet you're on. So this Rudy Kill is the one that drops the Laser Faust Outlaw and the Laser Faust Marauder blueprint, in which I haven't got one of those for a while, or I would show you. I actually made the last one I had and then I sold it, in which I kind of I regret that partially because I really would have liked to get one for myself, and I thought to myself I was going to pop another one. I haven't popped another one. This beast of a sword is 55.6 efficiency, which isn't great. It does 35 to 70, but I have globaled off of these so many times. Now it is $103 sword though, like plus markup, and I don't know if anybody even sells these. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one that sold one in the last decade, probably. I don't think a lot of people make this weapon, but this weapon drops some, like basically laser fausts. Like that's why you would make this, is to go and whip the crap out of stuff with it as a sword, and because it has the ability to drop the laser faust. And then I don't remember what this G2 Killian sword drops. It's horrible efficiency though. Look at that crap. 14%. Some people go with low efficiency on purpose, and I don't understand that exactly. I've heard the arguments about it. I've experimented with that. I've never had better luck with that than other stuff. So I'm not one of the people that'll be like, what you need to do is you need to low efficiency hunt. I get that some people do. I'm at 83.5% on the gesture right here. I've had super good luck popping blueprints with the gestures. It's usually lower level armor tracks, blueprints, and stuff like that. It's nothing super blow your mind, okay? But it's a good variety. In fact, if you look, it's a huge. Wait, twin is for those who have donates or a bunch of ped in their accounts, and they're okay. Yeah, I don't know yet. I'm waiting to find out what's up with that, honestly. The whole credits and stuff like that. But basically, there's a whole bunch of different weaponry that most people don't even use. I don't know about. Well, I've used these. These are fun. That is a good little gun. The cap gun is a good one too. Not this CBP, but there's a CAP gun. I think I burnt those out. Oh, where's the big old? I have a big rocket launcher somewhere that I was gonna make, but I haven't made yet. Hold on one second, we'll find it. This is the Force Mace. It's my only level 9 blueprint so far. It's 57.3. I'm not qualified to use it, just to be honest. It's 23rd level as a clubber. I don't even go to the clubs. Um, my spot for mining iron, I'll show you where it used to be. Let's find this. Emerald Mall. Where's Emerald Mall? Okay. So where Emerald Mall is, towers, oh, right here. So Emerald Mall's right here, and somewhere down here is where I used to do the mining for iron. And I can't remember which one it is because it's been so long since I actually went for iron specifically. But one of these ones down here is a good iron spot. And I honestly don't remember which one it is, you guys. I'm going to just be honest on that. I wish I did know. I will also tell you, if you're wanting to do furniture crafting, there's a whole lot of good furniture that's like Asian style furniture that comes off of Arcadia, and I'll show you some of that stuff. Um, because I have to find it. But I use specifically different blueprints on Arcadia. So you know how the basic butt joint is the common one? So these Sinji doors, or Soji, I don't even know how to say that. And the Soji over here with the door thing, those I get off of Arcadia. And along with a whole lot of my, what would you call them? Counters for displays and stuff like that. I got those off Arcadia. What I did is I run this board, and there's a bunch of boards. So see how there's four different types of boards? These are all Arcadia boards. So these are, yeah, they're super cheap, and you can literally just run Arcadia boards. And see how I've ran the crap out of this. I think this is the one that helped me pop this. Like I popped these from each other. I haven't ran this one yet. Let's see if we could find out if Arcadia has these for sale right now. I'm not gonna buy them. We're gonna just see. No, we couldn't buy them right now. But basically, all of these board ones pop a crap ton of different blueprints, which, in all honesty, is super handy. The basic butt joint, by the way, does too. Yeah, I run boards to unlock other blueprints for crafting things for oh, so these Lux trunks, the Lux Doctor trunk, I got this off of Rocktopia running the basic butt joint blueprint, along with a whole bunch of them. The Lux blueprints like that and stuff like that, I've got mostly off of Rocktopia and stuff like that. This Tatimi, that's an Arcadia blueprint. I don't even know what a Tatimi is. I assume it's like a, well, it's some kind of thing. This Kachi table, that's also off of Arcadia. So I have a whole Japanese furniture set from Arcadia. This tea set, it's from Planet Toulon. Um, so is a bunch of other stuff. This refrigerator right here, this refrigerator, and I believe the stove might be from Rocktopia, but I honestly don't remember. So let's not go with that. The instant burner, that's from Planet Toulon. Um, let's see. We've got a whole lot. I've got a crap load of things. These Shishibi lamps, which those sell, by the way. I think I'm the only one that sells them. I don't load them very often. Those come from Arcadia. This lamp right here comes from Arcadia. I got a lot of stuff off Arcadia, you guys. The neon signs, I don't remember where they came from. They came from somewhere. I don't really make a lot of neon signs, but I have a bunch, it looks like. Red neon. I have a red neon mining sign. What the crap is that? Guess we could put mining somewhere. But basically, yeah, Arcadia is super good. These retail counters I have, they came from Arcadia. See how it's the oil mocha boards? And then this varnish, I don't remember how I made it, but I had to Google that. Like legitimately, I'd have to Google it again. This retail shelf here, I got off Arcadia. I'm sure you can get it off of a different planet too. But almost all the shelves in my store come from Arcadia, just so you guys know. Now, of course, all this Cyrene stuff comes from Cyrene. Um, I'm sure some of the other stuff, this coffee table here, I don't remember where it comes from, but it's another coffee table. Got dining tables, desk lamps, and stuff like that. Bunch of other stuff. I've got some beds too. Look at this fancy bed. I don't know what I'd be doing with that bed, but fancy. I'd fall off of it. I like square beds, you guys. I'm gonna just be honest. I haven't run a bone piece run yet. I'd have to go get a bunch of bones and then run that. Party lights, I'm not really sure what the crap that is. Um, Basically, there's a whole bunch of retail shelves, floors, carpets. There's a whole wicker set. There's a whole patio furniture set that I don't have. So I was trying to get the patio furniture set. I don't even own an apartment anymore, which is kind of ironic, right? But eventually I'm going to have that. Um, I don't know. Maybe one day. Who's this? I was just going to see if it was somebody else that we wanted to scan. I trust scanning John Black Knight because he doesn't get butthurt about stuff. Some people I will scan, but we have to message them and make sure that they're okay with their stuff being shared publicly. Because not always, and not everybody is. I'll tell you what, there's also crap loads. If you guys do the basic combustor blueprint, you can get so many vehicles on so many different planets. Like last time we did a run on Toulon, I felt that we just got a crap ton of space thrusters. Just that's what we were getting. I'm just going to be honest. But if you look at how many different vehicles there are, there's sports vehicles, the hoverboards, Horny Devil monster trucks, these spec thingy majiggies, lots of those, more roadsters. We've got armor devices, this Dragonfly, those are easy to get. Speed bikes. So I've been wanting to make one of these for a long time, right? Here's the problem. We need just blue energized glass. Blue energized glass comes from Rocktopia and is never in the auction house. But look at this fancy little motorcycle. Well, see what I'm saying? Doesn't that look fancy? You never see those driving around. There's lots of sports cars though. Like different sports cars, they run different speeds. Obviously, I could be making energy sources till night and day. I don't know what the crap we'd even do with them. Pirate flags all come from Rocktopia. All the monster trucks and stuff like that come from Rocktopia. But you have to get a whole bunch of parts for that stuff. And I don't have as, but there's lots of different spears. See, we have the Spear 3. Let's see what the difference is. Think this goes faster or something? Let's check. And then Spear, what is it? Spear 4. We'll compare these. Oh, the Spear 4 has better protection by far. Look at that. Whoa, okay. And goes faster. Okay, so we don't want to make a Spear 3. We'd make the Spear 4. Look at that. Better at everything. A little bit better, worse fuel consumption. In fact, a lot worse. Has more life. Has a higher max speed, so we'd outrun the normal Spear. That's super better armor, though. And the cargo capacity's not that much different. Cargo max weight's not that much different, too. I'm way too fat for that thing. Let's see. Outside of that, most of the other stuff, you know what I'm trying to get when I go to Rocktopia also is there's a race car called the Pirate something. I can't remember what it is, but basically it's a fancy race car. I want to get it. I don't know why I want to get it. I don't really drive around in race cars on Planet, but you know what I mean. But basically, there's so many freaking. There's a tank, you guys. I have never popped the tank, but there is a tank out there. There's also a patrol boat that's armable. Oh, I don't know where the tameable rabbits are, honestly. But if anybody does know, you should let him know if you do know, and it's not one of your secrets. It's a secret. I never know. Let me see who there is to raid over to real quick, and we'll raid somebody. I'll let you guys know who the options are. You guys are more than welcome to. Yeah, I want the hover tank. That's the one I'm trying to get. I've not got it yet, and it's really bothering me because I think that I want to pop that blueprint. I don't even know if I would use it, but I want to pop the blueprint, you guys. So here's who's going. I had a fun day. Collision pending. Danny, Budek, Ouija, Sleepy Ninja, George. Geez, there's more people. Parit Play, Sleepless Miner. Oh well, no, you can pop it. No, it's a craftable blueprint. It's literally a poppable blueprint. Besides just getting it from the tokens, you can actually pop the blueprint. Okay, Ghost. Okay, Sleepless. Okay, that Sleepless Miner, that works for me. He's always super nice and positive. I'm gonna click the raid start over to him. He'll be super excited to have all this love thrown at him. Everybody gets excited about the love, you guys. I want to thank you guys very much for hanging out and being epic. Peace and very best wishes. I hope you have an amazing day.